Okay, I'm back here with another video going. I've got a little bit better of an idea as to what I'm doing. I've got some audio boffins playing in the background here. Now, what you can do, actually I'm going to stop it just so you can hear me a little bit better. If you've watched the last install video, I specified a folder and it found all these MP3s, which I kind of liked. Whenever I buy an album or whenever I buy, oops, what's Q doing? No, I don't want to do that. Anyway, whenever I buy an album or buy a vinyl and it gives me a download code or download off Bandcamp, I always put it in that folder that I specified. So that's why it does have tons of music here. But what I wanted was, I wanted to play off my iTunes. After I stopped the last video, I noticed right at the bottom here, right at the bottom of this MIXX console, there was a thing that says iTunes. I clicked that and it just magically found all my iTunes stuff, which is pretty cool. So now another thing that was kind of annoying was I was kind of adding music to each of these. Like for example, I forget how I was doing it. I was maybe dragging it here. Yeah, that's what I was doing. I was dragging it to there, and then there, for example, is a Bear Mountain song that I could play. If you know how to DJ and want to do all this stuff, maybe what I'm saying right now is for not real DJs. But if you know what you're doing here, you can kind of play with these buttons and go back and forth. But what I've noticed is, for example, if I get all the way to the end of this song, and it finishes, it doesn't automatically play this one. It allows me to jump into this and play that. So same thing here. Now I've got to delete this song out of here. I gotta find something else. Maybe I'll grab some Biff Naked, and I gotta load this one up. And then once this gets to the end, it again won't just automatically play this. So there is a cool thing down here called Auto DJ. Now there's no songs in here. You need songs in this area. If I enable Auto DJ, it won't let me because there's no music here. So what you can do is you can go into your iTunes and you can right click and say add to the Auto DJ queue, bottom. So right now it doesn't matter because there's nothing in there. But now I can say enable Auto DJ. And I can pause the Auto DJ too and hit play. But what this cool Auto DJ will automatically do is, maybe I'll grab some I won't grab any Bob Log right now, just because who knows who's watching this, right? I don't know. I've got so many albums on here. Let's add some weird... Oh, Controller. Oh, I was missing all the... I was looking for artist names, but it's to the left of the song title. Okay, so we'll add some Controller. For Moses Bogart, DJ Moses Bogart, who likes some of this stuff. Now, if we come back here, we've got Auto DJ enabled. It's setting up the next song. So, let me add a couple more. Who else do I want? Cursed Arrows. David Usher. Oh, there's a better song than that. Okay, going back to the auto DJ. Those are all in there, right? What's cool is it kind of gives the cover art. I don't know if you can hear me with that playing. Anyways, I'm going to fast forward this. What's cool about this is... And that one started. Now look, it's loading the next one up here. Now the thing is though, you got to have enough in there, right? So, the problem is once it plays it... Sorry. I'm pausing it again because I don't know if you can hear me when the music's playing. But once it plays it, it knocks it off the list. So you can keep saying, if you go to your iTunes library or your tracks library there, you can say, I want to add some Death from Above, Romantic Rights. You can add it to the top of that queue or the bottom of the queue. I haven't tried replace. You could, I guess that's pick a song and take it out and replace it with that song. I just keep adding to the bottom, and then it adds to the bottom of the queue. Now, the one problem is, as I was saying, it knocks it off. So as this song finishes, it's getting red because it's finishing, it's telling you need a new track, but it's automatically coming over here and playing this. Loads in David Usher, and those two are now knocked off. They're knocked off our thing, which I didn't quite like, because if I pick all these great songs and add them in, then maybe I want to save that playlist for later, because you can always shuffle it, right? And then it will play it in a random order if I take that. It probably didn't turn on because I've got it paused. You can create a playlist. So I started throwing some stuff into this playlist. With your playlist, you can say add the whole playlist. So if you had Christmas songs or, I don't know, great songs or whatever, 2020 songs, add to the bottom of the list. You go back to your auto DJ, all those songs are in the list. So we hit play. I'll show you that shuffle. Which one was playing? This one. Shuffles up your list there for you. Shuffle again, shuffle again. There's lots of Biff Naked, so they are kind of staying together. But you're shuffling up that queue there. So, kind of cool. And then, I was showing you in the other one, if you go to your preferences and you set up your live broadcast with all that information from the site, including the password, you set that up. All you have to do is during your time, now this setup will change slightly. So I'm sure, whereas right now, the login is source and the password is this. Once Airtime, or the new one is actually called LibraTime, but it looks very much like Airtime, is back up and running, this will be your show login and password. And then you will only be able to broadcast during your show, just like how people who did live streams before could do it on Airtime. And now you would know how to do it. Now, you can already be listening. I'm listening to these and we're listening to these on the video. But it's not going out to the radio station until I click this satellite up here. This enables the live broadcast. Now, right now it says you need this lame encoder. I'm going to show you how to install that. I showed you how to install it way back when I did a thing on podcasting and installing for Audacity. It's the same lame encoder. I don't have it on this one. I'm also getting that there's an error connecting because currently only one person can be connected, so we would need to tell them to turn off so that I could turn on. Once this is set up through LibraTime, you'll get that until it's your programming time. So if it is now mono a mono time and I clicked OK, I would now be on the air programming live. Now there's one other cool thing, so I'm going to turn this off because I can't do it. If you click this MIXX and aux thing, mine was already on, but if it's not there, you click that and it shows up. This is how you can talk into your microphone. I got a microphone right here. Now again, it might not work right now because I'm running OBS to capture this as well as MIXX here. But all you got to do is click the talk button. Now you got to be a little bit careful because in our CKMS professional radio studio, when you click the on button for your microphone, it turns off the internal speakers. So there isn't this feedback loop that happens. For me, when I do it, I click it, but it doesn't turn off my room speakers. So I'm getting a little bit of an echo. If I shut those off, hang on. There goes my echo. And now I should be able to talk on radio without a big crazy looping echo. It might be doing some weird stuff, I don't know, I don't have headphones hooked up. But then you just click the talk button when you're done. What is super cool, if you push on this auto ducking, let me show you this. It's playing a song, kinda loud. You click talk, it automatically brings down the level of the music so that you can talk over it. And then you say stop talking and it'll bring back up the music. I don't know if you could hear everything I was saying there. Just turn my speakers back on. But what's cool is, so if you set up your mics, you turn on this auto ducking and it if you hover it kind of shows what it does. If it is on and you click talk, it's going to automatically bring down the level of your music so that you can be heard over the music that's playing, which is very cool. So this thing looked kind of scary when I loaded it up. A couple things that I did to make mine look like this was I clicked this like if you click that settings thing, I clicked parallel waveforms up in the corner. You can do a whole bunch of other things. I just clicked that and it added this. You could do I'm not going to do too much. I've figured this out in the about half hour or so, 10 minutes to a half hour I have been playing with it. And I think I'm about ready. I'm going to see if they're going to let me jump on the live stream and maybe I'll play some of these songs or whatever. So if you're doing that, I would check out the how to install it video and check out this one here, and then you'll know how to run it. Okay, hopefully that helps. If you've got questions, email office@radiowaterloo.ca.